Good. There we go. Excuse me. Hi, Sagittarius. I'm David, and welcome to your rest of May, heading to June tarot reading. If you're not familiar with how I do my readings, I typically pull for the three major categories, which is life, business, and work, and relationship and romance. I don't go in a particular order. I generally pull whatever comes out first, and I just take it from there. And just a quick reminder, this is mainly for entertainment purposes, so only take what resonates with you, and if it doesn't, just leave it here. So let's go ahead and get started. I hope all of you are, well, someone just fell out. I'm just gonna start, or, well, I have a few that just fell out. So we have the Five of Swords in reverse that came out: loss of acceptance, avoiding conflict, letting go of grudges, being humble. You letting go of a grudge right now, Sag? Page of Pentacles in reverse: lack of focus, missed opportunities, lack of direction. What the heck is happening with these cards today? So then we have the Queen of Pentacles, nurturing, abundance, followed by the Queen of Wands, confidence, creativity, leadership, passion. The Four of Pentacles in reverse came out: financial insecurity, greed, stinginess. Man, the story that just came to me right now, Sagittarius, is that you are mad at someone. Whoever this, I'm getting a energy of like you are someone just fumbled the bag, right? Someone just someone just messed up, and you're trying your best to hold in your frustration. Like, I feel like this is you trying to not not blow up on whoever dropped or caused this nightmare to happen. I felt like the Queen of Pentacle is you, but like this is you trying to like maybe hold your patience, or trying to show this person, whoever caused this disaster or this fall through to happen. You're trying to you're trying to create a place of understanding where like you understand, like maybe they they took on a challenge, and that they wasn't fully prepared for. So you're trying to like keep your cool. You're not trying to blow up on this person. You coming off as like a very like nurturing person, like on the exterior, like a nurturing slash understanding person on the exterior. But internally, I feel like you're upset, right? Maybe this maybe that's a little bit of you, that's a little bit, I mean, I don't want to call you greedy, but maybe this is like the energy that this person feel like they didn't really need it anywhere anyway. Like you're gonna be good. Maybe that's part of like also what's making you upset. Like this person is treating it like it's not a big deal. Like they know they messed up, but you don't really see it in there, like remorse, and it's sort of like into you. Let's see what else comes out. Yeah, the Two of Swords. Yeah, it's definitely is in you up right now. Like you're pissed off about it. Yeah, this is like you had, was it three queens? Yeah, you're giving off this. You're give you're not trying to you're trying to control yourself from like blowing up on this person. You don't really want to talk about it. You're just trying to let it go. Uh, Yeah, empathy. You're trying to be empathetic to this towards this individual that want to come out. The Ace of Wands in reverse. Frustration, misuse of power. Yeah, So it definitely seems like you are a superior to whoever this person is, where you know you have the capability to affect their income by which I mean you can let them go, but you're trying not to move or take that action right now. You're trying to be nurturing, you're trying to be understanding, you're trying to create this environment like, oh, like we can manage, right? That's I feel like that's the energy and the vibe you're trying to give out, but like you also internally are pissed off, like rightfully so, because you don't really see any like real remorse coming from this person making you seem like you already have enough anyway. I'm not sure if this could be like a family member that you work with, like someone that you have this, like, I guess, um complicated relationship with, where maybe that's why you're being patient or you're biting your tongue right now. Let's see what else comes out. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Maybe this is how you feel about this person. They suck at managing their, how you say it, managing time management. They suck at time management, where if they would have told you that they needed some help, you possibly could have helped them, but they didn't. They just let things fall apart. So that's how you feel, what ultimately led to this negative situation. Let me see if I could get any more additional towards the story. Eight of Cups, departure, moving on, letting go, personal growth. I feel like that could be you just putting it behind you. Like you just gonna you gonna decide at some point to just get over it. You're gonna stop thinking about it, letting it go. Or for some of you, that could just be you just deciding that this person can no longer work with you. So I'm not sure exactly which ones or which action you're gonna take, but it seems like some of you definitely might be letting this individual go, and then there's some of you who just gonna learn to stop thinking about it. It doesn't really also give me the timeline to when you might stop thinking about it. Move on to the next thing. Let's pull for life. Let's see what wants to come out for life. So we have the Death card in reverse, followed by the Lovers in reverse, the Tower in reverse. What is going on? Then we have the Eight of Cups, avoiding disaster, delaying the inevitable. Sorry, I'll butcher that word. Loss of imbalance, disharmony, resistance to change. So, why are you breaking? I mean, this is breakup season. I, I feel that this is you. If for some of you who's been dealing with complicated situationships, it seems like your that is wrapping up shortly. Yeah, I feel like you tried, maybe this person refused to improve in the things that you had said or you had tried to address with them. You see, you're still seeing the same old. There haven't been any noticeable changes. Yeah, it's causing a little bit of chaos in your life. Maybe this person is making you, or you feel like they're making you deal with some of their baggage, right? And it's starting to roll over into your life, right? That's not what you signed up for. Yeah, yeah. I think this is you right here, the Tower in reverse. You don't want their issues to really damper your life. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse, impatient, lack of long-term vision, missed opportunity, loss of lack of progress, disappointment. Five of Cups, followed by the Three of Swords in reverse, followed by the King of Swords in reverse. Man, I feel like this is you kicking yourself in the butt, Sagittarius. I feel like part of you recognize or feel that you gave this situation too much of your time, where you should have called it off months ago, or maybe if it's not, if it hasn't been years. I feel like you're this is overall your energy right here, like kicking yourself in the butt. I feel like you realized a long time ago that this person is not a good match for you. um and you've known it, you came to that conclusion so for some time. Maybe this Three of Swords is also you, like, not wanting to break this person's heart. Maybe you saw signs that made you think that that they were more into you than what you, and you didn't want to, cause them heartbreak. Then we have the Nine, or the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Greed, selfishness, stinginess. Come on. I feel like that's how they trying to make you. They trying to guilt trip you. I feel like that's for some of you. You might have that person who's gonna try to guilt trip you, make you stay in this chaos. Then we have the Queen of Cups, emotional stability, empathy. Yeah, yeah. I feel like this is how you are. You are very you care about people, right? You care about excuse me, you care about this person, and they trying to bamboozle you. I mean, not to say, that they could have good intention, but it looks like some of them, they gonna try to pull on your empathy to make you abandon your decision to move on. I'm gonna pull one more. Even though I feel like that was like mostly love, I'm gonna try to pull for romance again, just to see if I can get more to this story or a different story. So whoever energy that I just picked up on, that person does seem like they trying to manipulate you a little bit just so you don't walk away from them. I want to come out. So we have the King of Wands. Hold on. King of Wands. Then we have the Six of Cups in reverse. Then we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Then we have the Fool card in reverse, followed by the Queen of Swords. Discernment, independence, leadership, vision, entrepreneur, passion, confidence, stagnation, emotional baggage, and honesty, facing consequences. Yeah, I feel like this is like continuing from the last story, because I do feel like this is the with the King of Wands. I feel like some of you knew that this person was not a good match for you, right? Like you, I'm getting like an overall energy, and I'm not trying to uh, let's say anything bad about each other, anyone. But like this is like you realizing that you was dating underneath your, I want to say, underneath your level. You was dating someone that wasn't on the same level as you, right? So you knew that part of you knew that you saw yourself up here and you was dating someone that was down there, right? And you didn't recognize any significant changes within this person. You thought that this person was going to be able to learn better habits through you, but you just didn't see it, right? This is you, like, I feel like the Seven of Swords is you recognizing, like you should have known better. Like you should have, you should not have wasted your own time, right? Yeah, the Fool, you're a little bit naivete. You're a little bit naive. You was a little bit naive to think that you can um shape this person into the person who you vision would be better suited for you. I think that's a common practice with which I'm starting to learn more and more actually, where you can't really force someone to adopt or change how you would like for them to change. I'm actually like, this is something that I've been, I guess, fascinated on like in the past couple years, because one thing that, like how we in general, in a general sense, we recognize things are always changing, but sometimes I think, at least for myself, I feel like I forget that that also involves people. So some people who I thought and known years for years, they're completely different today how I knew them years ago. And I think when it comes to relationships, I find that dynamic of change very interesting, because essentially, like when we commit to someone or get married to someone, we're falling in love with that version of that person right there. But then throughout time, they are bound to change. And then there's no way to know 100% whether or not they're going to change for the better or for the worse. So I feel like you, in this sense, you went into it hoping that this person was gonna change into a better character than what you were currently dealing with, but you should have known better. Like knowing all this highly elevated self that you view yourself as, you went into this knowing that this person wasn't on your level. And yeah, like I feel like this is you. Like you should have known better. You should have known better. See what else wants to come out. The Page of Cups, new beginnings, creativity, inspiration, intuition. Yeah, this is like you like moving on from that. Right? Maybe you're just gonna be single. Let's see. We have the Empress, abundance, fertility, nurturing, creativity. Yeah, I feel like this is just you, like the new person you're gonna be, or not the new person, but this is gonna be your new life after you leave this situation behind. The Two of Swords came back out. Balance, choices, difficult decisions, compromise, and the conflict. Mm, I think that's like that's a part of you that cares about this person. You're still gonna care about this person. You're gonna care about this person's well being, but I don't think that's gonna be enough to stop you. Like you don't want nothing bad to come to this person, but I don't think that's gonna be enough to stop you from moving forward or leaving this relationship. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Resistance to change, bad luck, stagnation, missed opportunity. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be down, right? They're gonna miss out. That losing you is gonna be a big loss for them, and you know it, right? But by the time they realize it, you probably already gone, right? That's how it works. Then we have the Judgment card in reverse. With this card, honestly, I'm getting, is this someone that you was like extremely attracted to? I think not to call anyone like not to, I can't really, of course I can't see, I can't judge what we are attracted to, but for me I feel like this is you recognizing, or you had a high attraction to, a large attraction to this person. Maybe this person you thought was like a 8, 9, or 10, whatever grade you classified or on the scale. Felt like this is you recognizing or feeling a part of you, or could be their body, but you was highly attracted to this person, where maybe that's why you made some concessions up here, and maybe this is why like this self-doubt is kicking in now, when part of you maybe think, I'm not gonna find someone that look that good in the future. You never know, but I don't think that should be enough. Looks alone shouldn't be enough to um you know make you stay with someone. Sometimes someone can look very good but don't really fulfill you in other ways. So let me know if there's any of this resonated with you, Sagittarius. I'm interested to know. I'm interested to know. If it does, could you it'd be nice if you could leave a comment. If you like this video in general, please give it a thumbs up. And also, if none of this resonated, I'm butchering my words, but if none of this resonated with any of you, please leave it here and just catch me next time I go live. I recommend you subscribe to the channel so you can catch me next time I go live. Besides that, I hope the rest of you, I hope all of you have a good night.